it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night pitting. There ain't no point in resisting.
What's going on, you guys? It's the FPL Penguin back again with another video for you all. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the best Limitless and Wildcard to probably go for. So we're going to start off with Limitless one, and then we're going to go towards talking about the best players for Wildcard. So we're going to go straight forward now. This is what I think. I've blown them away. I've got rid of them. Limitless, Wildcard. But I'm here to help you guys. The managers out there who still have their Limitless and or Wildcard on them. So we're going to start off with Limitless, guys. So this is the team, the 15-man squad of players, the 15 players that I think are good for this round coming up now, the quarterfinals. So as we know already, have a little shimmy down. Don't want to blabber on too much. We've got Switzerland versus Spain, Belgium, Italy, Czech Republic, Denmark, and Ukraine, England. If you watched my last stream, do give that a watch from an hour ago. I did talk about these are very hard to call, which way these are going to go. So I'm going to go straight into it without mumbling on so much. Goalkeeper-wise is going to be an interesting one. It really is. I think a lot of people, we know KDB for Belgium. By the sounds of it, it's not confirmed. I don't think it's a bad shout. I think if we just have a quick look here, as we go along, I've not planned this. I'm planning to go ahead, guys. I think Donnarumma could be a nice one to start off with, and then maybe go for someone like Pickford if he doesn't do as good. So if you bring in Donnarumma, this is for Limitless, guys, and we bring in then Pickford. I think Pickford and Donnarumma both play on different days. As you can see, one plays on Friday, the other one plays on Saturday. So good rotation right there. So that's what I'd probably say. We're going to look at defence. Go back, have a little shimmy down, and look at the defence then. I would probably say for this round only, if you were doing a Limitless, I'd probably say maybe go for, I don't know, it probably wouldn't hurt to maybe have, I'm going to probably say it now, I think Safal is probably a decent one to go for. I don't know how many points he's got. He could be a decent one. Probably might get those returns. I believe he got an assist against Scotland, if you have a look down. He did again, got an assist. Now, it's going to be a tough game against Denmark, as we know. It's going to be a tough one. That could go either way. But I think Czech Republic really do look dangerous. They really do. So you can put him in your team for now. We'll put him in. Mr. Safal. We also got here as well, we're going to have a little shimmy back down as well. We've got Switzerland versus Spain. I think that's going to have goals for both sides, so I can't really see anyone keeping a clean sheet. I think it's going to be similar to Spain, Croatia, Switzerland, France. So I think it's best to avoid any defenders, goalkeepers from that fixture. Belgium, Italy, if you want to stack up, not too much, because they do look relatively strong, Italy, don't they? In that defence. I think Manoia is a lovely one to go for. Keep him in. Maybe go for John Stones. We'll fly through these quickly. We have got another 2 spaces to fill with defence. Let's have a look at Shaw. I think Shaw would probably be a better one than John Stones. So if we bring in Shaw instead, and have a little look down here as we go along, as I'm building this for you guys now. Bringing in Bonucci. Bonucci's one of them you could probably consider, but I think if you want those returns, more likely to get returns, go for Spinzola, who I like to call Spinny. So we brought Spinny into our little Limitless team. Could be a bit of a wild card as we're going along. But these are definitely players that we should probably target and probably go for. Another defender to probably go for as well. I don't know. Let's have a little trying to get at the top of my head. Maybe go for another England player. Are we really feeling it, guys? Are we really feeling this is coming home? It could be. So maybe go for another, because we have looked, relatively strong. I don't know how many. We'll have to have a look as we go along. But I'd probably say if we did do that, probably bring in someone, maybe John Stones. Looks pretty much nailed on. So John Stones is in there now. The defence and the goalkeeper are now sorted. We can now look at midfield now. Let's have a look at the midfield. Raheem Sterling, I think he's a good one. He's on form. Scored in the last 3 games. Is it last 4 games? Three goals at least, or something like that. Let's have a look at his stats. He scored 3 goals in the last 4 games. That's it. And he's got average at 8 points. And I think he could be a nice one to go for. I don't think it's going to be easy against Ukraine, but I think he could be a nice one to go for. And come on, England, really, really want to say that. I want to see if we can fit any more of these players, and I think Torres definitely one. If you watched my stream earlier, I think Torres is definitely another good one too. It's going to be interesting. What's going to happen? So I'm going to try and put in Sarah for now and see if we are in budget as we go along. And also if we look down here, Shaqiri's in there as well. This could be one hell of a game. It really could. Thorgan, I think he's done quite decent, and it's going to be quite tough, so I'm going to probably avoid him for now. KDB could be injured. Shaqiri, if we have a look at his stats, 13 points right there. I think he could be a good one to go for. I think if you're on Limitless, I think go for it. I think have Shaqiri in your team, it could be a crazy, crazy game. I would probably go Yarmolenko. I have got my own team, but I think for now, just stay away. We'll have to see what happens, especially with me showing you guys, to stack up on like Shaw, Pickford, and Stones in your team. I would probably say go for Damsgaard. I think I'd probably go for him. I think against it could be goals galore. It could be quite a tight game against Czech Republic, but I think you definitely need a Denmark attacker in that team. Looking at forward line now, we're going to finish it off on the little forward line. I'd probably say here, if we have a look at the forward line, I definitely like this guy here, Schlick. We're going to get him in the team. I think he's a really good one. Hopefully we're going to stay in budget. It looks like we are. I think he's a lovely one, a great, very good player last few games, and has done well for Czech Republic. Harry Kane, can I fit Kane in there? Can I fit Kane? Will let me? Yeah, I can fit Kane there. Looks like we can have a maximum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players now going to quarterfinals from the same team. So we've got Harry Kane in there as well. I think just go for it if you're on your Limitless. And I think he's a very, very good one to go for. I've seen shouts for Dolberg as well from Denmark. I think he could be a good one. Shouts from Montpellier. Poulsen is really good, a good one to go for. Maybe Lukaku against Italy if you want to take those chances. Is he going to still do well without KDB, and it's a tough, Italian defence to go against. But I do like this guy here. Stefan, what's his name? Stefanovic from Switzerland, done well last 2 games, and could really hurt the Spain defence. They've not looked tight at the back, Spain. They've not looked tight at the back, and Switzerland came back and took them to penalties, beat France on penalties. It's going to be tough. So the 3 players at the moment in my own team, I've got Schlick, Lukaku, and Savrovic. That's who I've got on my team. A lot of people calling out for Morata as well, but if I were to play it like this, it is going to be tough. For a Limitless, it is going to be tough, but if you want to play around with it and have some fun for a Limitless, I'd probably say go Dolberg. I think it's going to be interesting, that game. I think, for Limitless, Dolberg over the Swiss striker. So I'd say for that, I think that would be my Limitless if I still had it. Probably might missing someone very, very important out of that team. So that's my Limitless, guys. That's what I'm going for. Now, if we're thinking about Wildcard now, I am time stamping these guys, okay? So that would be my Limitless team, guys. So those are the players. As you can see right there, these are the players that I think are good to go for 1 week only, 1 match day only. So let's reset this. It's gone back to my original team now. So if we just click around. So I'll say for Wildcard, that's going to be an interesting one. Because like I said, unpredictable. It's going to be unpredictable, these fixtures. Like I said, they're tough. We've seen the likes of Switzerland get result against France. Czech Republic get result against Holland. Are there more surprises in store, guys? That's the thing. Are there more surprises in store? So here we are now on to part 2 of this video. Going straight for it. If you're enjoying the video, please hit that like button down below. Really appreciate it. Please subscribe and share the stream. I do these on a regular basis. But yeah. Do check out my last stream as well. But yeah, so this is what I'm going for with Wildcard. As we can see, who is the favourite? Who? I know we're thinking Spain's the favourite of Switzerland. Who's really the favourite over Belgium, Italy? You know, and Denmark, Czech Republic. England probably just edging it, you know, odds-wise over Ukraine. It's a tough one. So this is the wild card one now, guys. I would personally say this is going to be absolutely awesome. So I'm going to say bring back Donnarumma. I think he's just a fantastic goalkeeper. Bring him back into the team, right? So ignore these players that aren't here. This is my original team. So ignore these players that are a bit ghosted out. I'd say maybe go for Spinazzola. I think Ferran Torres on a wild card is great, going through it quickly. I still think Big Man Lukaku, if you've got him, I think Big Man Lukaku is a good one. Schlick is still a good one going forward. Who else is there? I'd probably say keep Mayhal, probably, in that team. Defence, other players as well, if we're thinking, come on England, go Harry Kane. Like I said, something pretty much similar to the Limitless guys. Pretty much similar if you want to go for that. And I'd probably then say go for Mr. Pickford once again in goal. So we've sorted that out. We've still got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like 6 places left, is it? 6 places to fill. This is a wild card now. So we're just bring them all back on the screen. Let's get them all back on the screen. We want to go for the more favourable ones, don't we? I say take a punt on Sarabia once again. I think he's a good one. Defensive wise, probably go for Shaw. Like I said, it's going to be pretty much similar. Or are we that confident that we could get past Ukraine? Or are we? Because we do know we get 5 free transfers in the next round, guys. 5 free transfers, so it's no biggie there, is it? I'm going to say Shaw. Maybe it's pushing it once again because it's not a Limitless, but we're just going to go for it. You have a think about it, guys. But these are the players that I think are pretty much, you know, good to go for, you know, a wild card. You know, Berardi and Insigne in there. Belgium look relatively tight at the back. That game could go one way or the other. We don't really know. It's like Czech Republic, Denmark game. Where's that game going to go, guys? Where's that game going to go? I really can't see any more players that are screaming out to me saying, yeah, pick me, Penguin, pick me for your wildcard, mate. I can't really see any more of those players. We've already got Shaw, we've got Pickford, we've got Stone, we've got Kane. I think it's going to come home, and I'm going to say John Stones once again. It's going to be tough because he's switched between Saka, Foden, Grealish. Who's going to else start? You know, Kane, Sterling are nailed on, aren't they? They're nailed on. And if you really want to take a punt, I'd say then go Jackie Grealish, but he's not going to start games by the looks of it. I'd say if you want to bring in a Spain defender, bring in Laporte if you really want to have that Spain defender. 2 more places to fill. Midfield, got 11.7 million in the bank. Go for the more favourable guys, if I dare say it. Who have we got? I'll probably go for Højbjerg. I think it's pretty decent. Could be a good one to go for. And probably Dansberg. Have we got enough there? Oh, just 0.1 out. It depends on player prices as well, guys, in your team. But I'm just going to leave it there. I ain't going to fiddle about with it more because it can. We know the prices are changing, going up and down just like FPL. So mine might be different to yours. But do have a think about it, guys. I'm going to finish the video off there. I hope it has helped you guys out. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a like, give it a subscribe. And I hope my tips have helped you guys out. So see you later, guys. I've been the Penguin. You've been the Bubbly, Bunch Army. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that